In this video, I will teach you how to ditch the slimy feeling you get from sales by implementing some squeaky clean tactics that work. I am Dr. Christy Speciale to KS and KS Strategic Solutions, and also not a medical doctor, a doctor of business administration. And today we are talking about sales. Have you ever felt gross after trying to sell something online? Like you posted that promo, sent that DM, or made that offer and instantly cringed? You're not alone. Many women, especially service providers and heart centered business owners, struggle with sales because so much of what they're taught feels pushy, manipulative, or just off. In this video, I'm breaking down why some sales tactics feel sleazy, why they actually work, and how you can sell in a way that feels clean, aligned, and confident, even if you've hated sales in the past. Here's the core problem: sleaze is everywhere. The online business space is full of tactics that technically convert, but leave both the seller and the buyer feeling weird. Maybe you've experienced this before. Here's a few common sleazy tactics, like fake scarcity. Only 2 spots left, even though it's evergreen. Right? There's tons of spots left. There's no actual limit, but they tell you that to make you think you have limited time to choose to purchase. How about the guilt trip? If you really cared about your goals, you'd invest. There's love bombing, which is that constant praise that you get that turns into a quick and instant pitch. And then the cold DM that turned into a convo turned into a pitch move, right? You've had that where they talk to you, but they seem interested, and then all of a sudden they have something to sell you. And don't forget shaming your objections. If you say it's too expensive, you're not committed. These tactics can work because they trigger urgency, FOMO, or emotional pressure. But they're often rooted in fear, not service. And for heart-led business owners, that's a problem. Here's why they make us feel gross. Even if you're not doing these exact things, you probably still feel weird about selling. Why? Because deep down, we've been taught that sales equals convincing or manipulation or pretending. It makes us feel like we have to become someone we're not, louder, bolder, smoother. And for many of us, especially moms, faith-led women, or introverts, that disconnection is the real source of the cringe. For me, this kind of sales is what turned me off to all MLMs. You get a DM that sounds like the person is interested in you and how you're doing, only for them to flip the script and try to sell you something a minute later. And you realize they don't care about how you are at all. They care about making $1. I don't want to sell like that. I want to be genuine. But can you make sales without the slimy tactics? What's the alternative? Here's the good news. You don't have to choose between being authentic and being profitable. There is a way to sell that feels honest, empowering, and aligned. First, you have to lead with clarity, not convincing. Don't try to handle objections. Just help people to decide. Show them what your offer does, not how fast or exclusive it is. Second, you have to create real urgency, not fake FOMO. You can talk about timing, transformation, and alignment. For example, this program is a fit if you're ready to take action this month. There's no time limit. There's no forcing the sale. It says if you're ready this month. 3, you want to focus on the right fit, not the quick close, because the best sales come from service. And when you show up with transparency and confidence, the right people lean in. You don't have to chase them. You're not trying to get someone to buy. You're helping the right person say yes. And why does this matter? Because this isn't just about being nice, it's about building trust. Because no one wants to be tricked into buying, and you don't want to build a business where you feel like a fraud every time you make an offer. Sales should be a natural extension of the transformation you offer. It should feel like a conversation, not a trap. So I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt icky after trying to sell something? Have you been on the receiving end of a pitch that made you uncomfortable? Drop a comment and let's talk about it, because we need more honest conversations about this. What's one sales tactic you'll never use in your business? If this video hit home for you, you'll love what I'm working on behind the scenes. I'm creating something called Squeaky Clean Sales, and I'll be sharing more about it soon. But for now, just know you don't have to compromise your values to grow your business. In fact, it's preferred if you don't. Go ahead and click the video suggested to you because YouTube thinks you will love it. And that is the end of this one, so I'll catch up with you later.